Welcome back to the Single Mother's Life. My name is Latasha, and in today's video, we are going to talk about why we should not awaken love before it's time. Stay tuned. So, if you are new here, welcome. And if you have been rocking with me for a while, thank you so much. This video is very, very important. I've been seeing in the news how women are losing their life. They're losing everything that they have because they are attempting to awaken love before it's time. In Song of Solomon 8-4, it says, "Daughters of Jerusalem, I charge you, do not arouse or awaken love until it so desires." And in the New Living Translation, it says, "Promise me, O women of Jerusalem, not to awaken love until the time is right." He's basically pleading with them, the women of the Bible, the women of Jerusalem, not to awaken love before it's time, because God knew that it's dangerous to try to awaken love before it's time. I was just watching a YouTube video of the young lady, Brianna. She was a YouTube influencer, and she lost her life to her boyfriend. He killed her. They don't know why. Put her in the trunk. She's gone. God bless her family. I pray that he mend the broken heart of them. We really have to take heed, ladies. I know that as single mothers, we can get lonely. We can desire someone to share the responsibilities with. And even now, it is holiday season, so it is normal for us to get lonely, for us to want a partner to share the holidays with. Also to want a partner to share our financial responsibilities with, because of course we have to buy the kids Christmas gifts. Sometimes we have to work really, really hard, and we want to share their responsibilities. So we go out, and in our desperation, in our emotion that we think is loneliness, we go out and we seek love in order to fill those voids, and we attempt to awaken love before it's time, and it can be dangerous. It can be dangerous because once what you think is love is in the picture, it can really blind you. It can blind you to the red flags that God is trying to show you, and to tell you that it's time that you close the door in this relationship, get away from this person, because they are not stable. You can close the door to your intuition, your discernment, because it's there. You know, the red flags are always there, but because our feelings and our emotions are in the way, we cannot see those red flags. We cannot see the things that God is trying to warn us against. And a lot of times it causes us everything that we have. It causes us our peace. It causes us, most of the time, our life. We have to come to a place, not only as single mothers, but as women, to where we are okay with being single. It's okay to be single. It's so much to do when you're single. You can learn about yourself. You can start businesses. You can get in your bag. You can find your purpose. And most of these things are hard to do when you get married, because when you're married, you have to tend to the things of your husband. But when you're single, you get to tend to the things of the Lord. And when you tend to the things of the Lord, God will add everything else to you. We're not letting society make us think that we need a man. We're not letting society run us to the arms of the enemy, and later on we end up losing our life. Last night I was watching the Ted Bundy story. It's a movie on Netflix. I can't remember what it's called, but it's trending right now. Ted Bundy, I'm sure many of you know, but if you don't know, he was a serial killer. He was psychotic. He was a serial killer of women in the 70s. On record, he killed 30 women. They say it could be more, but he killed 30 women. And the movie that I was watching was from the single mom that he was dating during that time. He was dating a single mom while he was on his killing spree, and she didn't know anything about it. She risked her life as well as her daughter's life by bringing this psycho serial killer under her roof and in their life. But thankfully, by the grace of God, you know, he did not attempt to harm them. But she met him in a bar. And the first night, he was in her house, around her child, in her bed. The first night, she woke up to him cooking for her breakfast, got her daughter in a high chair, giving her breakfast. You know, the perfect man. So, all common sense out the door. Because your judgment is clouded by this illusion that's in front of you. That's why it's important to not be in such a rush, to not let desperation get the best of you. It's important to know who you are, what you want, and it's so important that we get close to God so that he can lead us and guide us, and he will reveal all things to us that we need to know. Like, he may be like, he's not for you, and he'll show you something and you like, I'm out of here. You know, that may save you your life. We have to take this thing serious. This is our life that we're playing with. These are our kids' lives that we're playing with when we attempt to awaken love before it's time. Because it's crazy out here. We have an enemy. We can't see him, but we have an enemy, and he's out to win. And it seems like he's winning in most people's lives because they're unconscious of what he's doing. He's winning, and it's sad. He's definitely using the men because they are the head, and he's working in men to destroy the women. Women are losing their lives every day by the hands of a man. I was with Ted Bundy for years, and when he first got arrested due to the murder, she didn't believe it. He told her story like, oh, I'm being set up. So she didn't believe it. So maybe about the second, third time, I guess, you know, she finally believed it and she finally cut him off. What if he would have snapped on her daughter? He's in the bed with her. She's sleeping with the enemy. And this is what a lot of us is doing. Every night we're sleeping with the enemy. We don't know this man's intentions against us. We think it's love. We think it's love, but I'm here to say this. And other people may not like what I'm about to say, but anytime that you open your legs to a man, you know, before being married to him, that relationship is going to go downhill from there. Yes, God may still have his grace and mercy on you, but by you doing that, you are opening the door for the enemy because you're not set up on the right foundation. It's time that we as women take a stand. It's time that we take a stand, and it's time that we trust God that at the right time, at the right moment, when the time is right, he will make it happen. He will bring the right man into your life. He will bring the husband into your life. Some of us have our trust in people so much that we say, well, this couple, they're in the church, they're godly, but their relationship is horrible. You don't know what foundation their relationship is built on. Just because a couple is in the church doesn't mean that their relationship is godly. It doesn't mean that their relationship was ordained from God. It doesn't even mean that they did things the right way. 90% of the time, people have slept together before they got married. And as stated before, they're not built on the right foundation. Not saying that God can't fix it, but they're just not built on the right foundation. So the point of this video, to sum it up, ladies, is that especially as single moms, we really have to be careful about the relationships with the men that we have. We have to be careful. We have to be diligent. We have to be patient. We have to be smart about this thing, especially if we have young kids. We have to be smart, and we have to stop trying to awaken love before it's time because of impatience, because of desperation, because you see everybody else on social media with their boo, babe, boyfriend, husband, whatever the case may be, because you don't know what's going on behind closed doors. You don't know what that woman had to go through or is going through to get that man. We have to set our sights, set our eyes on God, on heavenly things, and not on earthly things, and trust that God gives good things to his daughters. And if you don't feel like you are God's daughter right now, then we got some work to do. We got to ask for forgiveness, and we got to trust that he has forgiven us, and we have to walk on a path that he has set our feet to walk on. And that's just that. This is not a game. This is our lives. This is our children's lives. And I know I've already said that, but that's just how important it is for you to take this thing serious and for you to cling to God, because this world will definitely lead you astray and have you very confused. You can think you're the smartest thing out here walking, but you're walking in darkness because you are not on the right path. And I'm just really tired of seeing women losing their lives to the hands of men because of the path that they decided to take, or because of the choices they decided to make, and because of the things they decided to ignore. It just breaks my heart. And having a platform of single moms, a child of God, it wouldn't be right if I didn't come on here and do this message. I love y'all, and I really thank y'all so much for tuning into this video. Please share this video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like, comment, because that allows me to reach more single mothers, and I can't do it without you. Happy holidays, and I will talk to y'all in my next video.